How do hummingbirds obtain their food? Have you ever wondered how those tiny, vibrant hummingbirds manage to fuel their incredible energy levels? Let's take a closer look at their feeding behavior and how it plays a role in identifying these fascinating birds. Hummingbirds primarily obtain their food by feeding on nectar from flowers. They also supplement their diet with small insects and other tiny arthropods. This combination is essential because their high metabolism requires a lot of energy throughout the day. Hummingbirds feed frequently, often every 10 to 15 minutes. In fact, they visit between 1,000 and 2,000 flowers daily to gather nectar. Nectar provides the sugars they need for energy, but it does not supply enough protein. To meet their nutritional needs, hummingbirds catch small insects like beetles, ants, aphids, gnats, mosquitoes, and wasps. There are two main feeding strategies that hummingbirds use: territorial feeding and traplining. Territorial feeding involves defending a rich food source, such as a cluster of flowers or a feeder. Hummingbirds that adopt this strategy aggressively chase away others to maintain exclusive access. They tend to feed more often and for longer periods in their territory. On the other hand, traplining is a strategy where hummingbirds follow a regular route, visiting a series of flowers or feeders spread over a larger area. These birds do not defend a territory but relying on speed and efficiency to feed from multiple sources. Each feeding session lasts about 30 seconds to 1 minute, but they can feed up to 8 times per hour. This rapid feeding is necessary to support their high metabolism and energy expenditure during flight. Hummingbirds usually feed heavily during the morning and evening hours. They often reduce their activity about half an hour before dark, maximizing energy intake while avoiding times when flowers may produce less nectar. Observing feeding behavior can be a helpful technique for identifying hummingbirds. Territorial species are often seen perched near their feeding areas, aggressively defending them. In contrast, traplining species may appear more elusive, moving quickly between flowers. Noting the frequency, duration, and style of feeding can help differentiate species and understand their ecological roles. In summary, hummingbirds obtain their food by frequently feeding on nectar and supplementing their diet with small insects. Their feeding behavior can be territorial or traplining, with rapid, repeated visits to flowers or feeders throughout the day to meet their high-energy demands. Observing these behaviors provides valuable clues for identifying hummingbirds and understanding their interaction with their environment.